Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Devine and today I'm going to be showing you 3 different braided bun hairstyles. If there's one in particular that you really like, you can just click on the link under the timestamps in the description below and it will jump you straight to that style. So to get started with the first style, we're going to do a side part, and then on the side of the part that has more hair, we are going to do a French rope braid. Now there's 2 different ways to do a French rope braid. There is grabbing hair from both sides and giving it an extra twist, or there's just consistently grabbing hair from the same side. We're going to do the second option for this style. This way we do not create a harsh part. And if you do not know how to do a French rope braid, I have a video on that so you can check that out. So we are going to take that braid around to the back of the head, and once you get about to the middle of the head, we're just going to switch to a regular rope braid. You're going to braid it all the way down and tie it off. And then with the other half of your hair, you are going to do just a basic rope braid and tie it off. And then you're going to take these 2 pieces and you are going to wrap them up into a bun. I would start with the regular rope braid first, and when you twist it in, just try to tuck those ends in. I recommend using one of the extra large bobby pins. It's a little bit easier to hold all the hair. Of course, you can use regular bobby pins as well if that's all you have. You just might need a few more of them. And once you get that first braid secure, you're going to take the second braid that you French braided and make sure you're continuing to twist it in the same direction. You kind of keep that style, and then we're going to wrap it around and tuck it in, and then again we're going to pin it with one of those extra large bobby pins. And you might just need to take a peek in the mirror to make sure there's no wild hair sticking out, especially if you have a lot of layers. And there you have the first style. It's super fast and super easy way to get your hair up and out of your face while still looking cute. The next style is super simple, especially if you already know how to French braid. You're going to start off just by French braiding all of your hair, and if you don't know how to do that already, I have a video on that as well. But we are going to braid the hair all the way down and just switch to a regular braid once we get to the bottom. And then once you have that hair all braided and the end tied off, what we're going to do is we're going to take that braid, we're going to pull it up, and we are going to just tuck it in to one of those loops of the braid on the left there. And once you get that tucked in, you're just going to tuck it in on the right side to try to hide the ends. Now if you have longer hair than mine, you might need to do this 1 or 2 more times just to get all the hair kind of tucked. And then once we have those ends kind of hidden and the hair wrapped up into a bun, you're just going to take a couple bobby pins. Again, use the extra large ones if you have it, and kind of just pin it into place. Again, this is super simple, super fast, and really easy way to get your hair up and off your neck, out of your face, and still look cute. And there you have the finished look. For the last style, we're going to start off sectioning our hair like you see here. You're going to take the top and just pin it out of the way, then take your rest of your hair and tie it into a high ponytail, and then divide that ponytail into 2, and you're going to do 2 separate braids and tie each one of those off. And then once those are done, you're going to let them hang for a moment, and we're going to take the clip out the top section and do a basic Dutch braid. And if you don't know how to Dutch braid, I have a video on that as well. Just have to be careful not to grab any loose hair out of the ponytail. And then once you get Dutch braided, you'll switch to a regular braid, tie it off, and then we are going to roll that braid together onto the top of the head to kind of create the base for the bun. And we're going to bobby pin that down. And then You're going to take those extra 2 braids in the back and we are just going to wrap it around the first braid as well as that hair tie to try to hide it. And we're going to bobby pin it down as well. And this is going to create kind of a very piecey, messy bun look. And you're just going to need to hide those ends and those hair ties as best as you can and then pin it down. This style does take a little bit longer, but I think it's a little bit more detailed and unique. And it's definitely a secure way, especially if you have some layers. That Dutch braid in the front is going to help keep it out of your face. And there we have the finished style. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more upcoming videos.